Hey guys, it's Janice. Welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to share 5 productivity / to-do list apps on the iPhone, iPad with links to Android versions where applicable. Hopefully you find these helpful for your upcoming semester, so let's get started. The first one is Sessions, which is a very aesthetically pleasing activity timer that lets you track how much time you spend on certain activities. You input your own activities, choose the colors and icons, and with just a few taps, you can start timing yourself as you work. For those of you who found this Instagram post helpful, I totally recommend using Sessions to follow the Pomodoro alternative method that I described. It's just a really simple yet fun and bold application for you to track the amount of time you spend on different tasks and would be a nice reflective tool as well to see what areas you're focusing a lot of your time on. And of course, areas where you're not focusing as much time on. You can see exactly how much time you've spent just by looking at the bottom right of each activity icon. The next app is Tweek, which is a very minimalistic weekly to-do list app. I love the layout, it's easy on the eyes and not overwhelming at all. This basically works like a weekly planner. You can move forward and backward to different weeks so you can plan your day in the future if needed. There's also space to put tasks for some day, and if you finally have a day for those tasks, you can just drag and drop the task to the specific date. Tweek is also available on the iPad, and it does sync across devices as long as you're signed into the same iCloud account. There's not much else to say about it because it's so minimalistic, but overall it's great for those of you who just want a very simple, very clean, can't go wrong planner that still has a bit of structure to keep you organized. The next app is Gone, which is an even more minimalistic to-do list app, but what's unique about it is that as soon as you enter a task, it sets a 24-hour timer as a way to motivate you to complete the task within the day. Whenever you complete a task, the app throws you some confetti to celebrate. The tasks do expire once the 24 hours are up, and you're able to track your progress through an overview that tells you how many tasks you've completed for the week, how many are incomplete or expired. Gone also has an app on the iPad as well, but as far as I'm aware, there is no cross-device syncing. If you enjoy minimal designs and also prefer to focus on the current day rather than the future, then this app would be perfect for you. Next app is Someday, which is also a very simple to-do list app that splits your to-dos into 3 sections: today, tomorrow, and someday. Great for people who just want to hone in on the near future like the last app, so as not to feel overwhelmed. Adding in tasks is super easy. Once you're done them, you can tick them off and they disappear immediately. The last application is Edison Calendar, which is probably my top pick from this list. It's a super duper useful app for breaking down your tasks to make them more manageable. You can set weekly, monthly, quarterly, and yearly goals, but I find the weekly one easiest to manage. Once you set a goal for the week, you're automatically prompted to set mini goals for each day that will help you reach that weekly goal. So in my example here, I'm doing exercise 30 minutes daily, and each day you put a different exercise, etc., to help you reach that weekly goal. You can do the same type of system for studying, where you study a couple chapters each day of the week and whatnot. Even better is that once you have these mini goals, you can set mini tasks for them too, as shown in this example here. The one thing I didn't show in the video is that you can also set specific times for each mini goal. Overall, this is a great app for those who feel overwhelmed by certain tasks and want to break it down to make them easier to tackle. Edison Calendar also comes on iPad as well and will sync across devices so you can keep planning on the go. So that's it for the apps, but speaking of iPads, if you're planning on getting an iPad for the new semester, I recommend getting a matte screen protector such as Paperlike, which will most certainly enhance your note-taking experience because it not only feels like paper, but also helps you control your Apple Pencil better so you can have much neater handwriting. It also doesn't ruin the screen quality, but instead, I find it helps me deal with glare and reflections when working in bright areas. I've been using it on my iPad Pro for as long as I've had it, as well as my previous iPad 6th and 7th generations, and I couldn't recommend it more. If you do want to check it out, I'll have a link in the description box as well as links to other videos that I've done about Paperlike. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button, and turn on the bell so you don't miss any of my videos. I'll see you guys next time.